Imagine, dear listeners, a world where death is not inevitable, where life stretches on indefinitely. Would you choose immortality if you could? We're about to embark on a journey, exploring the fascinating topic of human life extension and immortality. Consider the philosophical and ethical implications, the endless possibilities, the potential pitfalls. Should we, attempt to cheat death? Intriguing, isn't it? Now let's delve into the history of our quest for life extension. Humanity has always been fascinated by the idea of immortality. Ancient civilizations had their own ways of seeking it. This fascination is as old as civilization itself. In ancient Egypt, for instance, the pharaohs believed in an afterlife and went to great lengths to preserve their bodies, hence the intricate art of mummification. They believed that by preserving their physical form, they could achieve eternal life in the afterlife. In China, the search for immortality often leaned towards alchemy. The emperors of ancient China were known to consume potions, often containing mercury, in the hope of achieving everlasting life. The concept of immortality was so ingrained in their culture that they even had a mythical mountain, Mount Penglai, believed to be the home of the immortals. The Greeks, on the other hand, had a different take on immortality. In their mythology, the gods achieved immortality by consuming ambrosia and nectar. The pursuit of these divine substances led to many fables and tales, each one a testament to humanity's yearning for eternal life. Moving to the New World, the indigenous people of America had their own version of the quest for eternal life. The legendary Fountain of Youth, a spring that supposedly restores the youth of anyone who drinks or bathes in its waters, became a popular tale during the Age of Exploration. These ancient methods and beliefs, varied as they were, all had one thing in common. They reflected humanity's innate desire to overcome mortality. They were attempts to push the boundaries of human lifespan, to seek what was considered unattainable. While these early attempts were based more on myth than science, they paved the way for modern research into life extension. These tales of immortality, of life beyond the natural lifespan, have inspired scientists and researchers throughout history, sparking curiosity and driving innovation in the quest for life extension. They remind us that the desire to extend life, to achieve immortality, is an integral part of the human condition, a testament to our relentless pursuit of knowledge and mastery over nature. Fast forward a few centuries to when science began to take a more prominent role. The 19th and 20th centuries saw a dramatic shift in our understanding of the world, leading to breakthroughs that directly contributed to increased human lifespan. Let's begin with the 19th century, a time when scientific understanding began to evolve rapidly. The discovery of germs, for example, fundamentally changed our approach to disease. Louis Pasteur's work on germ theory led to the development of vaccines for diseases like rabies and anthrax, saving countless lives. Meanwhile, the work of Ignaz Semmelweis on hand hygiene in hospitals reduced the mortality rate of women in childbirth, demonstrating the importance of sanitation. As we transition into the 20th century, the pace of scientific advancement accelerates. Alexander Fleming's accidental discovery of penicillin in 1928 introduced us to antibiotics, a class of drugs that have saved millions of lives by combating bacterial infections. The development of medical imaging techniques such as X-rays and MRIs revolutionized diagnostics, allowing doctors to identify and treat diseases earlier and more effectively. In the latter half of the 20th century, we saw the advent of vaccination programs on a global scale, eradicating diseases like smallpox and dramatically reducing the impact of others like polio and measles. These programs, coupled with improvements in sanitation and access to clean water, have contributed to a significant increase in global life expectancy. But it wasn't just medical advancements that extended our lives. Technological innovations, from refrigeration preserving our food to the creation of safety regulations in workplaces, have all played a part in increasing our lifespan. So, we can see that the story of our ever-increasing lifespan is a tale of continuous scientific discovery and innovation. Each breakthrough, each new piece of knowledge nudges our life expectancy upwards bit by bit. These advancements have significantly increased our lifespan, but they are just the beginning. The journey of science is far from over, and as we continue to push the boundaries of our understanding, who knows how far we can extend the human lifespan. In recent decades, we have seen an explosion of research in the field of life extension. There's been a shift from merely treating diseases to actively seeking ways to prolong our time on this planet, and the leaps we've made are nothing short of astonishing. One of the most promising areas of research in this respect is genetic engineering. Through techniques such as CRISPR-Cas9, scientists have been able to edit the genes of living organisms, effectively rewriting their DNA. This technology has the potential to eradicate inherited diseases, slow down aging, and even increase our lifespan. Imagine a world where our genes could be tweaked to make us resistant to age-related ailments, or to enhance our body's ability to repair themselves. It sounds like science fiction, but we're closer to this reality than you might think. Nanotechnology is another field that has the potential to revolutionize life extension. Tiny robots known as nanobots could one day be used to repair damaged cells, tissues, and organs in our bodies. These microscopic machines could swim through our bloodstream, fixing problems at a cellular level and preventing the degenerative effects of aging. It's a concept that would have been unthinkable a few decades ago, but today, it's a genuine scientific possibility. Now let's take a moment to delve into the realm of the slightly more speculative. Digital immortality. This is the idea that we could upload our consciousness into a computer, effectively living on after our physical bodies have ceased to function. While this might seem like the stuff of science fiction, there are serious scientists and thinkers who are exploring this very concept. Theoretically, if we could map every neuron and synapse in the human brain and replicate that in a computer, we could create a digital copy of a person's mind that could live on indefinitely. Of course, all of these advances come with their own ethical and philosophical questions. What does it mean to be human if our bodies and minds can be altered or replicated? What is the value of life if it can be extended indefinitely? These are questions that we'll have to grapple with as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. But the fact remains, we are living in an exciting time in the history of life extension science. The discoveries and innovations we've seen in recent years have brought us closer than ever to understanding and potentially overcoming the limitations of our mortality. With these advances, the dream of extending human life, perhaps indefinitely, is becoming more and more possible. The future of life extension is a thrilling frontier, filled with possibilities that could fundamentally change what it means to be human. As we march forward into this brave new world, one thing is certain: the journey is just beginning. Indeed, the journey towards life extension and immortality has been a long and intriguing one. From time immemorial, humans have been captivated by the idea of immortality, a fascination deeply ingrained in our mythology, literature, and culture. This dream has spurred countless endeavors, shaping our history and our present. We've traced the early beginnings, when humans turned to nature for answers, using herbs and rituals in an attempt to conquer death. These initial efforts, while rudimentary, laid the foundation for our understanding of life and death. The birth of modern science brought about a seismic shift in our approach. We began to dissect the mysteries of life at a cellular level, understanding the mechanisms that drive aging. Medicine and technology became powerful tools in our arsenal against mortality. In recent times, we've seen an explosion of advances. Genetic engineering, regenerative medicine, and artificial intelligence are just the tip of the iceberg. These breakthroughs are not just extending our lifespan but also improving the quality of life. Yet, as we stand on the precipice of a future where immortality might not just be a myth, it's important to ponder the implications. While the quest for immortality is fascinating, it also raises profound questions about the nature of life and death, and what it truly means to be human.